you What's up, everyone? It is your host, Ghost, coming to you live with another wonderful video. How's everyone doing today? Hold on. There we go. I have been obviously MIA for a couple days. I had terrible food poisoning. What day was it? Sunday. And it kept going on till like Tuesday. I thought it was over like Monday. Yeah, I thought it was over Monday. And I woke up in the morning, like really early in the morning on Tuesday, and it came back with a vengeance. So I'm finally over it. Wednesday, I was, I was still recovering. I was feeling better, but I was still recovering, so I didn't do a show obviously yesterday. Um, so yeah, that's the basic of what ended up happening. It was terrible. It really sucked. Man, it really sucked how hard it was. I don't know if anyone else got food. I'm sure everyone else here has gotten food poisoning, but oh man, it was not fun at all. Not fun one bit. Um, Fucking food poisoning, bro. But anyways, so yeah, that's basically what happened. So unfortunately, so that's why I was MIA for a couple days. Um, yeah, it was terrible. So yeah, I missed out on doing a show on something I really wanted to talk about, and now it's kind of past. So probably won't bring it up. It's not a big deal. It is what it is. It was mostly like January 6th stuff, but it's so long off that it's like it's not even worth me trying to redo. So no big deal. It is what it is. Happens. We'll just keep pushing on and going about our day. So what I'm gonna do is react to a Fresh and Fit show. Their show last night. Um, this the ex-wife of an NFL player. She's pretty delusional. It's kind of funny, honestly. I'm gonna react to it because I have some thoughts on why she actually ended up leaving her husband. Um, but I want you guys to hear what she has to say first, just so you can, hear it and realize maybe I'm on something, maybe I'm not. But yeah, so we're gonna watch her parts of her when she talks and stuff. I got the timestamps noted down, so I don't have to work that hard. Although I did mess up and not do it completely, but that's okay. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. I have the and more in case this doesn't take as long as I think, or the entire show. Because sometimes when I do these reactions, it ends up taking the whole show, and then everything I else have planned to talk about is kind of moot because I don't have time to talk about it really. So I didn't list anything, but if I do have time, I got another thing I'm gonna react to. Some chick talking about how to actually react to dudes that come up to you. It's kind of based, but yeah, I have some thoughts on it as well, of course. And then we'll talk about Hunter Biden, who apparently stormed out in the middle of a congressional hearing. Um, and then some illegal immigrant stuff. Threats of impeachment on Defense Secretary Austin. Mayor Moore on illegal stuff, and New York City on illegal stuff. So mostly illegal stuff, and then the Hunter Biden and impeachment threats. If anything, odds are I'll have enough time to react to this second thing I'm going to talk to because it's only a minute long, and then I'll get into some Hunter Biden stuff. That's probably all I'm going to end up getting to, depending on how long this takes. So, but yeah. Before anything, make sure you follow me at official W Ghost on X. It's the best way to follow me. You can see when I go live, etc., etc. Let's see. Make sure you follow me at rumble.com/withghost, and then of course my second channel /gaming with Ghost. I'm currently playing the God of War Ragnarok. I'm doing a playthrough of that, so I enjoy it. It's lots of fun. Let's see what else. Twitch.tv / official with Ghost and kick.com gaming with Ghost / gaming with Ghost. And then YouTube is with Ghost and gaming with Ghost. But the links to everything is all on X. So if you need to follow on anything, that's the best way to do it, in all honesty. Yeah. And then check out Coffee Brand Coffee. The link is in the description. Best coffee in the world, in my opinion. Unfortunately, they're out of my preferred coffee. They're no longer doing it or something, which I'm really upset, which was French toast. So it's supposed to come today. I'm gonna try their ultra silky dark roast or something like that. I'm gonna try that one. But I'm pretty bummed that my French toast is no longer being sold. I'm kind of sad about it, not gonna lie. Anyways, all right, without further ado, let's get into the video. Wasted enough time. All right. So hold on. I need my earphones before I do anything. I need some earphones. All right. Let's see. So there we go. All right. So this is going to be her introduction. So we'll listen to her introduction and we'll go from there. All right.
I'm Maria. My name is Maria. I'm 24.
Maria.
Originally, I was born and raised in Brazil. I moved to America when I was 12.
Bom dia.
Bom dia.
Okay.
Boa noite.
Boa noite. Okay.
Mamma mia.
Okay, where'd you grow up in the United States?
That's Italian, Chris.
I don't know.
Fort Myers.
So just FYI, if anyone's not familiar with the Fresh and Fit show, they always do like a round and get all the girls to introduce themselves. All these questions are for their study, or not their study. Sorry, I was incorrect. But that's just information data gathering, and everything. That's just so they can keep track and kind of have a set, because they always everyone who criticized Fresh and Fit just always claims, oh, you only pick like dumb Miami girls to come on the show. So they get a variety. This one, I think, let's see. Yeah, they had like a few chicks from Fort Myers, which is in Florida, but generally they'll have a lot of wide variety and stuff and different backgrounds and what. So that's what it's just like I don't even know what they call it, data, I guess, gathering, whatever. It's not like they're gonna point it out a study, but it's just to help them keep track of who they've let on, from where and all that stuff.
Myers, Florida.
Okay, you're from Fort Myers as well. Okay.
Are you guys friends?
We are friends.
Wow.
Okay.
Small world.
What do you do for work?
I don't.
Okay.
Now, she says she doesn't have anything she doesn't do anything at work, but we'll find out later. It's a lie.
Thanks for keeping it real. Thanks for keeping it real. Like,
Nigga, I gotta work.
I was say weird shit. Like, I gotta work. Yeah.
Real estate.
All right. All right. Thank you for that.
Nice.
All right. Highest education level completed.
I have a bachelor's of science in nursing.
Okay.
Wait, nurse?
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you get it from?
Kaiser University.
Or Kaiser?
Shout out to Kaiser, man. That niggas be working. Where do you go to school? Kaiser. Online school.
I was gonna say, is that online school?
It is.
No, it's some of it, but you take your clinicals in class.
Where's Kaiser located?
I don't know.
Fort Myers, Florida. That's the one I went to, at least.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, on the highway where you're driving, it says Kaiser University. Come here
On the radio station.
Degree you want.
Niggas options to Brian.
Fuck the Brian, nigga. Come to Kaiser.
Nigga.
Yeah, bang, bang. All right.
Fuck them niggas.
We're having too much fun here.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
What's your relationship status?
I'm divorced.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
so
she's taking that nigga money. I need to stay unemployed so I get this alimony, niggas.
Yo, just said fuck school.
Divorce. 24, man.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
You know, she figured it out.
Yeah, okay. All right. Now I see why she really wants to come. All right. Divorce. How long you been divorced for?
Not even a year.
Oh, shit. Okay. How long were y'all together?
7.
Oh, damn.
shit.
That nigga paying.
High
I'll
school
tell you this.
sweethearts.
I'll tell you this though.
That nigga
To be
paying.
real, look at her attire.
Yeah.
Van Cleef, Cartier, Van Cleef.
Yo, she making money, man.
Listen to shit.
I'll
That
say
shit
this:
on.
her dude has bread.
Yeah.
If that's legit real,
What did your ex-husband do?
He plays for the NFL.
Fresh called it. He called it.
I'm telling you.
Oh my god.
You get married?
Yo.
Listen, she's winning out like
Yo.
yo, girl, she made it, man.
She ain't never been in the end zone, but she got the touchdown. She fucking puts that nigga at the divorce court.
She was going to end zone dance.
I divorced him.
I know you did.
Shocking.
We know, trust me, we know.
I'm curious. It was 7 years. What went wrong?
Oh my God.
Well,
That's a
I can
long
imagine.
story.
I think he's asking the real questions today. I like
Hold
this.
on, I can imagine the cheating, the distrust. But let's go into this a little bit more.
No, honestly, like it was always rocky. Like even when we were in high school, I think he was like, I don't know, like a womanizer in a way. Like he even asked me. Yeah, like it was like high school.
What do you think?
What position did he play?
I know. It like Fresh points out like a really good point. He's an athlete. What did you expect? Of course he's a womanizer. He's like, look. When it comes to like the social hierarchies of like schools and stuff, athletes are always on top. And what do athletes get? They get the girls. All right. They get all the goddamn girls. So of course he's gonna be a bit of a womanizer because he's been at the top of the social hierarchy for like years. And he's got girls, all of them, just throwing themselves at him. So of course, like, what do you expect? He's an athlete. Of course, he's going to be a bit of a womanizer. Like, what the fuck, chick? I mean, this chick's just delusional, and you kind of will see it throughout the goddamn show. But goddamn.
Wide receiver.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and again, I just want to point this out. I'm only reacting. I'm not going to react to the whole show. I'm only reacting to this chick here. All right, so that's why I skipped it and everything. Not sure if I made that clear. I'm not doing the whole show. I'm just specifically reacting to this chick.
Oh, yeah.
Wait. Question: was he a nigga?
Of course he was.
He's a receiver. Of course, he's a receiver.
I love that. Of course he was.
I like to assume.
Come on, man. That's why
Wait, it
When's
was
the last time you seen a white wide receiver?
You're
I
right.
mean, there's points. There's points. I don't even want to throw bubbles. There's points.
A beautiful chocolate man. He was.
was it
Maria.
Maria?
Mhm.
Question for you.
Sure.
Did it ever occur to you that you're dating a maybe muscular black male,
Probably over 6 foot being a receiver.
maybe pretty
Did
tall?
I mention that he's 5'8"?
As a wide receiver, that boy got ups.
Either way,
He's
That
fast.
means he's very good.
he's very good at winning this pump, right?
He's fast.
So he may have other
5'8".
options that might come into play, but you're the main one.
You never let her answer.
What team?
Yeah.
I'm finished now.
What's
I
his
mean,
name?
yeah, it always occurred.
No. She's lying here. She's like, well, no, she's being honest. I'm not saying no. I'm incorrect there. She's not lying, but she had this. She clearly had this belief that she was going to only be. Well, you know what? Never mind. Let's let her expose herself more. Because I have some thoughts on why she ended up actually really getting divorced. What her claim is, I don't think that's true. So
To me, his ego was constantly stroked. So
well, of course, its ego was stroked. He was a fucking elite. He's an elite athlete. He was so good. He's a 5'8" wide receiver, and he's still playing in the NFL. But I don't know a lot about football, but 5'8", that's pretty short. I'm 5'10". So, 5'8" in the NFL, he's obviously doing something right. So of course his ego stroke. What the fuck is this shit? He's constantly getting his ego stroke. Well, yeah, of course he is.
that always occurred to me.
With reason.
Yeah, like look at this guy here. He's just like, well, duh.
And he's an NFL player.
For sure. I mean, he
mean-
can meet anyone just based on his title. So for
Wait,
sure.
what's
His-
his name?
Not only can he meet anyone on his title, he's had a lot of beautiful women throwing themselves at him. It's another thing. It's not just because he can meet anyone at his, with his title. He gets anyone, it was like shit ton of chicks throwing themselves at him.
Oh man.
You can Google five
Niggas in the chat gonna find out, bro.
No, they
Niggas in the chat already.
wide receivers are there.
Oh, niggas already put names in the chat.
No.
I think it ended up being like Devik Thompson or Devin Thompson. Hold on. Yeah, I think it ended up being hold on, stop sharing. So her ex-husband ended up being this guy here. Devin Tompkins. So this ended up being her ex-husband. I believe that's who it ends up being. In case I don't get to it on the show. Oh shit, hold on. Sorry, I gotta share the screen. There you go. In case I don't get to it during the show. Yeah, that's who it ended up being.
The chat is undefeated, bro. They already know. They already know.
No.
Oh, boss, say, oh, okay.
They're gonna find out. I'm telling you, they're gonna find out. 5'8" is gonna narrow it down.
Damn, I was gonna mention the city, but I guess I shouldn't.
No, you shouldn't.
Yeah, you should.
You gotta say what? What?
I was gonna mention the city.
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
I
go
probably
ahead.
shouldn't.
Go ahead. Sure.
It's in
No
Florida.
hints. No hints. Oh.
It's in Florida.
We'll find out. Some of the
You know, it's funny. I'm looking up like his Wikipedia page and everything. She's so insignificant. She's not even listed. And maybe that's not like popular with professional athletes, but I'm just looking and there's not even a mention that he was married at all. But yeah, it ends up being Devin Tompkins. He's wide receiver of the Tampa Buccaneers. He's 5'8", 155 pounds. So yeah, there we go. And he's a current NFL player. He's not an ex-NFL player. He's a current NFL player.
We're gonna find it.
Yeah, somebody gonna find
They
it.
said we found that nigga.
Or Brandon.
Okay, so, all right. So you guys, but what made you like? What was the main initiating for divorce? Was it infidelity? I guess.
For sure. And just
Okay.
lying.
I think she's lying. I'll show why in a bit. I know I keep saying that, but she's definitely lying, in my opinion.
And
And money.
Let me ask this: Chris said it, and money. If he had been honest about, look, baby, I love you, you're the main one, but I want to have other women, would have you been okay with it?
absolutely not. But somebody would have.
Damn.
Again, lies.
That's hurtful, man.
Yeah, so Perry lied, and then
That's why he lied, I guess.
Yeah.
That's what you
Because he knew what time it was. All right. Okay. Are your parents still together?
They are not.
No. Okay.
Mm.
Birth control?
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all have kids together, right? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
How many kids y'all got?
5. No, I'm
Oh,
just kidding.
shit.
Just
I was about to
kidding,
say,
just
I can
kidding,
see why he
just
cheated.
kidding.
Goddamn. Okay, now, how many?
We have 2.
Okay, cool. All right. And you're only 24?
I am. I got pregnant at 17.
Okay, so y'all were like high school sweet. Well, yeah, you guys were in high school together.
Yeah, we graduated married.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
oh, well, he was.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Nah. I mean, dude, it was.
No, Fresh. He was stupid because she ends up divorcing him.
Oh, well, wait. Did he already have like a D1 offer at that point, right?
He did, yeah.
So yeah, I mean that makes sense then.
Nah, man.
For her, it makes sense. For him, no.
That's smart.
That is
Like
smart.
that's before he blew up.
She got in early. Wink,
Yeah.
wink.
Yeah.
Smart on her end.
I mean,
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. Damn.
I think I was the prize.
Yeah, I think. Okay, first we'll get back to it. Yeah, I think what they thought Chris was saying was it was dumb for her, but he's talking about him. And then she goes on. I think I'm the prize.
Well, not anymore.
Yeah, nah.
No. Some average. Well, not average. She's very attractive. So, but some chick is not the prize when it comes to dating and marrying an NFL player.
Nah, he was surprised, bro. You can have another you in a minute, man. Be honest with you, man. NFL player, I mean, let's be honest here. Okay, who's up next?
What about you?
What about you? What's your name?
All right.
Rebecca.
So there we go. So that's her. That's her intro and everything. Let's see. So next, we're gonna skip to an hour and 43. I'm actually going back further because I think what she mentions is something important. So, let's see.
Beauty is common. Hot girls are common. They're all over the place. I mean, we're in South Florida.
So, this is back to, a common argument migrant always has is, beauty is common, so this is kind of like, later on, they kind of refute her argument that, I think I was surprised. You weren't, lady. You weren't. But it's a common argument he has. Beauty is common. There's plenty of beautiful girls. High level or high value men are rare. It's a basic argument he has here.
They're all over. So it's like, how many NFL players are you going to have versus how many hot girls are you going to have?
This is just after they asked. Is it? Maybe not. Never mind.
So I get it in your perspective. I meet athletes all the time. I see them. They're still
Oh yeah, okay. So they asked the question, just for a little bit of context. They asked the question. I can't really find it. So, but they asked the question. What percentage of men do you think are 6 foot and make a $250,000 a year? And they all they ranged from like 10, like she says like below 10, and everyone else says kind of above that at that, or one says 9. But her in particular, the ex NFL girl or wife, the ex-wife says 30%, and he's kind of so what he's saying is, so she says 30% of men are 6 foot and make a $250,000 a year. And what he's refuting is the fact that she's around these people. Therefore, her perspective is skewed, because we all know there's not 30%. There were 33% of men. Yeah, she said 33%. There isn't 33% of men that are 6 foot and make a $250,000 a year. We all know that. So that's what he's refuting.
Very small minority of the population. Yeah. Very small. And then the other thing too that women don't understand is that you might meet these guys, you might date these guys. Hell, in your case, you might even fuck one of these NBA players. But are they going to commit to you is the question. Are they going to commit to you? And are they going to commit to you? And are you going to get everything out of them that you want? Are they going to fulfill all your needs, be attractive, and commit to you? I would argue most of the time it's a no.
And other girl's going to accept that he's going to do what he's going to do at that level of status.
Yeah.
You know who did it very well?
What?
Kobe Bryant's wife.
Yeah, she stuck it out.
She understood.
She stuck it out.
The mission.
All right. I don't think this really has anything to do with her, if I remember correctly. So we're going to skip to an hour and 49:55.
Misogyny.
What's hard for you?
Bob.
Like, you face hards. What is hard for you that you don't feel like is the
Speaking.
equivalent hard for your partner, which is a male? So differentiate yours and his hards.
I have to work too. Like, we all have to work hard to get to where we want to be.
Yo.
Did you smoke before
an
the show?
essay like in
This is a fairly dense panel, I'm not going to lie.
class and give like
And they're all fairly attractive, except Duck Flips over here. They're all fairly attractive. And it kind of shows why they're all super fucking dense, because they never really had to think for reals.
logical reasons to explain and like make an argument?
Mm-mm.
You never? Okay, yeah, I figured. Okay.
You're a lot of fun, by the way. You're a lot of fun.
Thank you.
I was kidding.
I appreciate it.
Oh my God.
Bro,
Looking
I
fresh.
don't watch it with her baby daddy now. The thought of going on a first date and talking fucking has her shocked, bro. She like, goddamn, like, bro, that nigga gonna be having to carry the conversation, backpack on, whole. Hey, all right, what about?
It's
Oh.
contagious, bro.
I love it. Like, all right, you think it's hard for women? Tell how. And they're all like, shit, I gotta defend myself. I have to defend why I believe what I believe. Fuck, dude. Fuck.
I was thinking
contagious.
about it. No, because I
Did
was
you
thinking
cough on
about
her
it,
face?
and what I actually said.
Yep.
What I was thinking about it, and what
Yeah.
I actually said was that I feel like it's harder for men, but I stand by my point that I made with the last
Talking about the right
conversation.
Okay, so it's harder for men. So you change your answer now. Because first you said it was harder for
Yeah, but
women.
listen, this is what I was saying earlier, guys. When I asked my question, please stick to your own answers. And I know this is like female nature to kind of stay with the herd, but please try to have your own thoughts and not just copy like the previous.
No, this is how I feel. Like
Because
I
I
feel
literally
like
said,
it's
literally
harder.
said she changed
I
your
literally
answer.
said, let's remember,
No,
let's
she
remember how
didn't
this
change
started.
my answer. I said that I stood by what I said, like in my last statement, which I don't remember word for word. But
Yo, what the fuck, bro? That's an example of how women live life on easy mode. You don't even have to remember what you
Okay,
made,
bro.
a
let
statement
me
you made 7
explain.
minutes ago.
Let me explain. Let me
you.
explain.
Bruh,
Oh my
goldfish memory.
god.
What the hell?
Let me explain.
Hold
Okay.
on. Let me remind you of how it started because you tend to have like amnesia right now. I said, because you made the statement, oh, well, just having skill being a professional athlete, like you tried to simplify it and make it look like it's not a fucking amazing thing.
No, I didn't.
And I was like, well, hold on. Men have to work really hard to get to that point, and men live a way harder life. Women just have to exist. Women live life on easy mode. Then you
That's not
said,
true.
that's not true. Women have to work harder. And I said, really?
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
that's how
that
it
was
started.
my point. That was my
Oh,
point.
okay.
So
How do I remember what you said?
I
You don't.
still feel like
Because she's a fucking idiot. Like, look, she's never had any like real skills, like at all. So of course, she's not going to remember what the point she made. No, she has no idea what she's talking about. She's never had to like really do any real thinking. She had banked on this Division I athlete to take her and save her from her fuckery. So that's why.
I still stand by that. I still feel like women have to work harder. Honestly.
Explain to me how so.
Okay. Let me take an example.
Of yourself.
Go ahead.
Not of myself.
You
But
didn't-
I wonder
let's
why.
say
Yeah, she didn't even work.
Yeah.
She didn't even work.
Yeah, bro. So
I-
give us an example that doesn't have to do with you. That's
Okay,
fine.
but what I'm saying is like prior to him making it to the NFL, you guys have to understand this person has only been in the NFL for the past 2 years. Other than that, I carried my relationship because he was in college. I carried my kid. Like I worked full
Then let
time
her
up
speak.
until I gave birth to each of my kids. So like I worked, he didn't. So because he was working on his career, I had to put mine on pause. And that was okay because he had this big NFL dream that he was going to accomplish. And I get it. And he did. And he did. And that's great for him. I want nothing less from him.
And for you.
But I'm saying I had to work hard as well.
But
and
who-
his 9 to 5 was just going to practice, going to school
Just
on
going
a
to
full
practice.
ride scholarship.
See, here's the thing. The only reason she did any of that was, go through, working her butt off up until she's pregnant, blah, 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 was because she was banking on the fact that he would make it into the NFL and she could live a luxurious lifestyle. That's the only reason. Like that's literally the only reason that she, did all that was for the pure fact that she knew that there was a good chance and obviously basically guaranteed that he would make it and she could live a lavish lifestyle. If he was just some bum dude, she probably wouldn't even started working that hard for him. And 2, like she probably would have left his ass a lot earlier than that than waiting 7 years. Like, come on.
Someone
On a full
She
ride
was taking care of
scholarship.
kids.
And I was taking care of
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Look. No hate for the moms out there. And look, I at the when I first heard this, I was giving her, I had some respect for her. It's like, all right, yeah, look, we'll keep it, we'll keep it a stack. It's, I had some respect for her. Like, yeah, it's hard the fact that she was, working her ass off, and then, taking care of kids, doing while I was pregnant, all this stuff while he was at practice. But you can't compare the difficulty in life. Like his life, he was working just, if not more. I would say more, because like, look, being a Division I athlete is not, it's not just a simple throwing the ball type shit. It's you're wearing your body down. You're waking up early. You're going to practice. You're working hard. Like there's like what she's conveniently forgetting is, yes, you were working hard. Yeah, absolutely. You're taking care of your kids. Absolutely. But this man was working his ass off. So in the future, he could provide for not only you, but also his family. And she kind of glosses over that, just trying to give herself the big ups. Because, I was working hard while I was pregnant and shit. Like, he was working hard too. He was working hard to ensure that later on you wouldn't have to do that. This was a temporary thing that she was doing. They were together for 7 years. She's 24. So that means they've been together since 17. Man, she got pregnant early. Right? 24. So, yeah, 17. So she's 24. They were together for 7 years. So, she was pregnant, probably wasn't working because she was in high school. So, let's go with 18. And, that's like more like half. Let's go with like she started working at like 19. Let's say 19. So from 19 to, let's see, she was been divorced for a year. So for 4, well, no, actually. So let's see, 22 actually. Because he got into the NFL like in 2 years. Well, yeah. So from 19 to 23, 4 years. 19 to either 22 or 23. So 22 or 23. She was working hard for 3 to 4 years. All right. Banking on the fact that this guy would get to the NFL. And guess what? Now she doesn't work. So she had to work for 3 to 4 years before she got rewarded. But he's still continuing to work hard. He's going to practice every day, working his ass off, destroying his body, potentially, risking his life. And she's complaining about 3 to 4 years that she had to work hard. Really? Really, lady? Really? Okay. This is exposing her delusion, how delusional she really is.
Of kids, plus working full time, plus being a wife.
Well, hold on. Logically, being a mom is much more difficult than being a world famous, world recognized professional athlete. It's so much harder to be a mom.
I'm just saying, how is it? No, it is.
No, it's not. Look, my wife's a stay-at-home mom. Give her lots of props. I understand, it's difficult to deal with kids. All right. But you can't compare being a stay-at-home mom, even a working mom, with being a top elite NFL player. You can't compare. Why can't you compare? Because it's obviously a lot harder. Okay. Because, Myron points it out later on, but there's, billions of moms out there. There's only a small percentage of NFL players. Let's see. Let's see a quick percentage. I don't think there's any stats that says it. Okay, no. All right. No big deal. But yeah, but it's a small percent, probably, less than 1% of the population are NFL players, probably a lot less than 1%. But yeah.
You would not understand you're not a woman. No.
See, it's always this crap. You don't understand you're not a woman. I can understand and not be a goddamn woman. I can understand being a mom, a stay-at-home mom, a working mom. It's very difficult. I can understand that. I'm not a goddamn idiot. But what I can also agree and admit to, that being an NFL player, putting your body on the line every goddamn day is far harder than being a working mom or a stay-at-home mom, especially a stay-at-home mom.
No, because it is. Because his version.
You caught me there.
Or a parent.
No, so what I'm saying is, like, you guys are calling what I'm doing by being a mother parenting, and him just financially providing for his children parenting, but they're not the same. And they don't take the equal amount of work.
We understand mothers work hard with their kids. It is a full-time job. But we're just saying, as a man, your tribulations are way harder than just taking care of kids.
I don't think so.
I mean, this is simple.
Disagree.
How many mothers are there in the world?
Yeah, here's
billions. How many NFL players are there in the world?
Not too many.
Okay. And here's the other thing too, because I was a Division I athlete in college. Let me fucking tell you, it ain't easy. You're training 2 to 3 times a day.
I
wanted to almost puke, etc.
Look, like she tries to do this smart. She thinks she's smart. She's not that smart. She's like, I didn't say it was easy by any means. You're saying it's easier compared to being a stay-at-home mom, a working mom. That's what you're saying. So by by your own words, and you said it without actually saying it, is it's easier to be an NFL player, or a Division I athlete, than it is to be a working mom. That's what she's saying. So she's trying to be cute and being, smart. She thinks she's smart. I didn't say it was easy. You kind of fucking did.
No, but what I'm
I
trying to
just
say is
said
that
I worked harder.
no, you.
See, if you are saying you worked harder, by definition, that means the other person didn't work as hard. If you're saying you worked harder, he didn't work as hard. Very simple.
Absolutely do not.
No, you didn't.
I am
think
not
I
going to
did.
let you get away with that.
I think I
You
did.
absolutely.
Yeah, look, I think I did. Okay, you can think that, but it's not fucking true.
Did not work harder than him. And here's the
I
other thing
think I
too.
did.
Here's the biggest thing. If you chose to not work hard, he wouldn't have left you. He would have been okay with it because you just had to be attractive and be available, and he was there and he was with you.
Take care of kids.
Men have a very low threshold for what they find attractive in women. Women don't have to work hard to be attractive and get a guy. You can be average and get an exceptional man. Men, on the other hand, have to be exceptional to get an average woman. It's not the same. Like, I am not going to let you get away with this and say, yo, yeah, I worked harder than my man. Fuck out of here. No, you didn't. I was a Division I athlete training 3 times per day. I know what NFL players go through. I've done Division I football player workouts before. We've trained with them before when I was rowing. It is not easy at all.
I didn't
Running
say it was
sprints,
easy.
etc. It's way harder
Again, she keeps trying. I didn't say it was easy. Yeah, you fucking did. Shut up.
than what you did.
I
But
by all
having
Not
means
even
never
close.
said it was
You can't
easy.
compare the two because you haven't been a
Running
parent and worked
sprints.
full
Running
time on being a
sprints.
parent. Running with your legs.
You don't even know what a bench press is.
I go to the gym. Right?
You don't even know what a bench
You're
press
saying
is.
running with your legs is harder than raising children,
Yes.
making money,
Yeah.
cleaning a
Yes.
house,
Yes.
cooking, making sure that when your
There's a
husband gets
reason
home,
why.
you're there.
Hold on. There's a reason why there's billions upon billions of fucking parents, but there's only less than 1% people that can make it to the NFL and be
So-
athletes. I am not going to let you guys sit here and try to put being a fucking mom on the same level as being an NFL player at
So-
all.
I'm just
And this is what I try to say when I say women
Why
are
are you comparing
fucking
them?
delusional and don't understand how the real world works at all. You guys don't understand what hard work is at all. Most females don't know what it is to really get blood, sweat, and tears into anything because most of y'all suck at everything. Men are better than women at almost everything, and that's the truth. We built the world.
Misogyny.
We're the best athletes. We're better than y'all at everything. You guys just got to be pretty and exist, and that's it. And women have more opportunities to make more money. Women have more opportunities to get a man and have a leisure life where they don't have to work. They can have a man take care of them.
Yeah.
Guess what? We don't get that privilege. I can't just be pretty and say, let me just get a
Shit
sugar
don't
mama to
work,
take
yeah.
care of me, man.
Shit
You
don't
know,
work, man.
let me get a professional WNBA player to take care of me. Fuck no, they don't get paid shit because no one cares about NBA and WNBA. All right? It's because the reason why is because men have to work way harder than women in almost every endeavor on earth. Being a mom doesn't come close to being a professional athlete at fucking all.
Okay, can we take maybe
At all.
other 2 scenarios? Because
Because I'm losing, and I'm realizing I'm losing because I sound like a fucking moron. Let's do a different scenario.
just don't think we're gonna see eye to eye with this.
Yeah, because you're wrong and you think you're better than your man.
No offense.
No, you're wrong. From a
Yeah.
I don't
statistical
think I'm
standpoint. No,
wrong.
no, no,
I
no,
don't
no.
think I'm wrong.
No.
From a
You're
From a
taking a
statistical standpoint.
No, you're taking
From
a
a statistical
of
standpoint.
something that it was rewarded. Me being a parent will never be like the reward is my kids. You're talking about
Yeah,
a
so?
reward that is financial reward. It's like it's social reward. Like in so many ways, his career is so much more rewarding than mine was. But I still had
But the only reason you did what you did is because you knew in a few years I will get my reward. Your reward, lady, was your husband becoming an NFL player, having all that goddamn money because NFL players get paid a fucking ton, and you would get to just sit back and live on Easy Street. That was your reward.
to work just as
He's talking about the
fucking
difficulty
hard.
of
Like,
achievement.
It's usually a pleasure for a mom to take care of the kids, though. It's not
That's
really
your
a
that's your
hard work.
biological.
Of course it's a
That's your
pleasure, but
biological
you don't-
instinct. Is to have
you're
kids.
not- Okay.
What
You're
is a
right.
woman's biological instinct?
Next.
Oh yeah, for sure. to
No,
have
what is a
kids.
woman's biological instinct then?
No, yeah, it's just to have kids, populate the world.
Yes, that's what both men and women's needs are. Is to biological instinct is to have children. The difference is that men have to create. We have to become a somebody to get the privilege of having children.
Oh, and we have to grow them in our fucking bodies for 9 months.
Good job.
Congratulations.
And you get a choice to do that. You don't have to. Like this chick's 19. She was retarded the entire goddamn show. But she's like, oh yeah, well, we gotta grow them for 9 months. Yeah, but you get a choice, and you get that choice until like, you're like 35. Well, 30 really, because then it becomes a high risk pregnancy. But you get that choice from 18 to 30. Okay, roughly. And and again, it's a complete and utter choice. Men, we don't get that choice unless we become somebody or become someone a woman's willing to bank on. That's the difference.
Doing your job.
But you don't have to. But you didn't have to become anything to get pregnant.
Yeah, it just happens.
Like
you just have to be.
Oh, it's so
you just have to
easy.
be. Just be attractive, and a guy will fuck you. Like I mean, what do you?
No
what do you mean?
offense, I can hire a maid. I can hire a nanny. I'm not putting down mothers' burden of raising kids because it is, hard work. I'm just saying I can hire somebody to do those jobs. I can't hire an NFL player or NBA player. And by the way, tell Michael Jordan he ain't.
All right, so this kind of ends up becoming a diminish of returns because these chicks don't get it. So we're gonna jump to her getting the ex-wife getting exposed. We're gonna jump to that. Let's see, and that's hour 257.
Hey, but you know what? There's another guy that'll offer it. Another guy. It's okay. Hey,
hold on.
I was pumped. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh,
I know, and then I gave you empty promises like a man.
Hey, but you know what? There's another guy that'll offer it. Another guy. It's okay. Hey, I'm just going back to Instagram. All right, nigga. Oh, you don't want to? All right, idiot.
Strike two, strike three, we got it.
I'm at Beyonce now. I can have another you in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna have another you in a minute, man.
You must not know.
Yeah, you must not know.
This is her Instagram.
Oh, wait, whoa. Wait, what? Wait, bro. OnlyFans?
So she got exposed. She has an OnlyFans, meaning she's not unemployed. She does have employment. Her reasoning for not disclosing is like, I've only been doing it for 2 weeks. Okay, if I'm a goddamn cashier for 2 weeks, guess what? I'm a fucking cashier. That's my employment. What the fuck is her reasoning?
She's mad at managers for managing her wrong. This is a cycle that happens, bro.
Oh shit! Listen, I fucking love this shit.
Oh wait, you got red roses. What the hell?
You're welcome.
Cartier, Bottega, Fendi.
Oh my
Look at her
God.
shoes.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
Did he win the divorce
What's going on here?
I stole Cartier.
Wait, hold on. Did he win the divorce case or something?
No. He probably cheated and said, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry, baby.
That's exactly what happened.
Here's the gifts now.
Yeah. Is that the ex bought that, right?
Yeah.
Freeze.
Nigga
One
got
second,
caught.
1 second. Myron.
She found the sex video and he was like, "Oh no."
The subscribers bought it.
Yeah.
They did though.
All right. So you said that they're aggressive on Instagram because you don't respond. Wouldn't it be fair to say that they feel like they probably pay you or some shit like that on OnlyFans? They're not getting their money's worth, maybe.
They get her.
No, I didn't say on OnlyFans they get pissed off. I said like in my DMs they get pissed off.
But maybe
Instagram's
they didn't
free.
get a response on OnlyFans and niggas is tight.
Hold on. Did someone on this panel said OnlyFans is free? It's not free. The fuck? Dumb chick.
Oh well.
Deal with it there.
So wait, you're not unemployed. You do have a job.
I mean, I just started OnlyFans like 2 weeks.
So again, even if it was just 2 weeks ago, if I'm a cashier, I would label myself, my employment is a cashier.
Ago, so let's not hype it up too much.
All right, so you're employed, technically, by a modeling, by an OF agency.
She's a model.
What do you do on there?
Subscribe and see.
No,
There we go.
Oh,
Common wordplay.
Yeah.
I know what she do.
Okay. We got
All right, so there we go. So there she is getting exposed and everything. All right, so here's my thinking. All right, here's what really happened. All right, because I don't remember where, and I'm not going to go through it all, because we got the real important parts here. Got her delusion. She thinks working moms work harder than NFL players. Look, again, all the respect. Okay, respect. Working moms, stay-at-home moms, all that. All right, mad respect. All right, but you can't compare an NFL player to a working mom. An NFL player works way harder than a working mom, and especially a stay-at-home mom. All right, it is what it is. There's nothing. It's not demonizing working moms or stay-at-home moms. No way. But it's for acknowledging the fact that they definitely work harder. All right. Now 2, her IG. There's only a few pictures, okay, but they're very hope pictures. They're extremely hope pictures. So here's what I think. Here's what I think happened. All right, because what you don't know, but if you watch the episode, you would know, is that he was cheating on her through high school and through college and all that. And then when she got to the NFL, that's when she had the issue of him cheating. Okay, because her claim is she divorced him for cheating. I don't think that's true. But so she put up with it, working her ass off every day while he just went off and played football and stuff like that. Blah 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 blah. So, so she did that. Okay, she worked her ass off every day, put up with the cheating, and then when he got to the NFL, she just had enough. She absolutely had enough of it, that she was like, I'm not dealing with this anymore. You have now achieved what I was hoping for. I don't have to work anymore. I don't have to work hard anymore. And apparently she doesn't really have to work that hard, because now she at first is unemployed. Now she's only been OnlyFans for 2 weeks, but it's been less than a year since she's been divorced. All right. So here's what I think really happened. Okay. I think what actually happened was he started popping off because he's an NFL player. Her Instagram started, popping off. Hold on, let me see. Because at some point they were both probably together at some point. Her Instagram was linked or whatever, or people found out who she was, and so they started hitting her up. Hold on, just want to check out her followers and everything. And so what I think actually happened was she started getting a bunch of, how you say it, she has 19 followers, or 19,000 followers, sorry. So what I think really happened was she started getting a bunch of DMs and follows and likes and all that on her pictures and shit like that. I bet her picture was way worse than this before, and everything. And what really happened was she said, "Oh, I'm getting all of this attention. What should I do? You know what? Instead of putting up with the cheating, I'm going to divorce my husband of 7 years who I'm loved. And I put up with the cheating for 7 years until I just couldn't do it anymore. Now that he reached stardom, and I'm going to leave for all this male attention I'm getting online. And now I'm going to start an OnlyFans." That's what I think really happened. She says she's only been doing it for 2 weeks. I don't think I believe her, honestly. But look, like 19K, let's see, hold on. See how much her OnlyFans actually is. Because 19K followers, that's not too bad. I'm sure 90% of them are subscribing to her OnlyFans. All right. So let's see. Her OnlyFans, right at the moment, it's $450. All right, so let's see. So $85. Okay, maybe she's actually honest. There's only 11 pictures on her OnlyFans, so maybe she's actually honest. She's only just starting it. But 19K, come on, like that's $85,000, a month, like that. And that's saying like if everyone, does it. And she, what's funny too is on her thing it says host of she.speaks.podcast. Doesn't mention that. So she doesn't mention that. She's on OnlyFans. I mean, come on. Oh, sorry. Look, she so it's only 11 pictures, but right now it's 85% off. Okay, 31 days. Her regular price is $29.99. That's her regular price a month. So $29.99. Let's see. So if 19,000 of her followers, and to be fair, her followers are actually 19,700. Okay, so I'm leaving out like 700. So 19,000 people subscribe to her OnlyFans. That's 500,000. That's 569,000 a month. Okay. So I think that's what happened more is she was getting all this male attention because, her husband was an elite star and everything like that. She started, oh, I'm getting all this male attention. Oh, I don't have to put up with the cheating. I'm just going to start OnlyFans. And, she probably put off on it because when they were going through the divorce, if she had an OnlyFans, it would be an argument for him to take the kids away. So she probably waited until after the divorce was finalized to start the OnlyFans. I think that was her plan all along, was to start the OnlyFans. Because again, even if like say half of her followers, 19, so say only 9.5 of her followers actually subscribe to her OnlyFans. That's still a little over $250,000. That's 28.4. Okay. And I'm willing to bet more than half of her followers on Instagram are subscribed. Let's keep it a buck. Okay. So look, and even at her, at the discounted price a month, she's still making 42,000. So that's what I think really happened. She's already getting all this male attention. She's like, you know what? I'm getting a lot of this male attention. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to leave my husband, divorce him, get the money from him. Because look, I don't care what she said. I think she tried to imply that she wasn't getting anything from him. No, she's getting 7 years. She's getting something. Okay. And this kid's been married to her since, he was in high school. So there was no prenup. I guarantee there's no goddamn prenup. So she's getting money from him, I guarantee. And now she's not only getting money from him, she's also getting money from OnlyFans. So she left her husband because she was getting male attention, basically, and started the OnlyFans. And I'm guaranteed that the reason she waited for to start her OnlyFans was so that she could get so she wouldn't get her kids taken away from her. Because that would be a good reason why a court might not grant her custody. So I guarantee that. Oh, not only that, she's getting child support and alimony from that fucker. So yeah, so that's my thinking on the matter. Yeah, she's full of bullshit. She's clearly delusional, and she's pretty dumb, honestly. Because like I said, I respected her in the beginning when I was listening to her, and she was talking about, look, I worked my ass off. I was working until while I was pregnant up until birth, et cetera, et cetera. I was like, all right, you know what? Props to her. Props to her. Okay, props to her. She, worked her ass off. She was supporting her husband's goal. And of course, yes, obviously it was in the thinking of when he gets to this point, I won't have to work. And, look, if in 3 to 4 years, you knew if you worked your ass off and in 3 to 4 years, you would be rewarded of never not having to work again, or at least for the foreseeable future, wouldn't you take that deal? Absolutely. So let's like I said, she only did it because he had a chance, and obviously a very good chance, to make it. So, it was hard work. She was working hard, but she knew there was going to be a payoff. And so anyways, let's see. I got fucking distracted. Oh yeah. So yeah, I was respecting her. I was like, hey, that's pretty tough. You had to work while you're pregnant, while your husband was, working his ass off to get into the NFL. Props to you. Props to you. But then you decided to throw it all the way, become an OnlyFans whore. And that's what she did. So she ended up getting exposed and everything. It was pretty fucking funny, honestly. But there we go. All right. So you got half an hour. Let's get into it. All right. So we're done with the ex-wife and Delusion. So let's move on to this chick here. Now, this isn't another chick to rag on or anything. She apparently had some interaction. She's apparently a TikToker, a famous one, or some shit like that, or something. I don't know. I don't know who this chick is. And that's not to rag on her or anything. No one knows who I am, so I'm not ragging on her, obviously. But she, she's base, I guess. So let's listen to her story.
So a couple of weeks ago, a guy approached me. Of course, I did what all girls do. Assumed he was a sexually charged pig, screams, "I have a boyfriend," before he could even get a word out. Rolled my eyes, threatened to call the cops, and immediately relocated to a different spot in a coffee shop just so I could post a TikTok about it. Kidding. Here's how I actually handled it. I could sense this man's anxiety instantly, so I knew that there was romantic intent. But I entertained it how I would entertain any normal conversation. I let him introduce himself, I introduced myself, and made some brief small talk. It wasn't hard to establish very early on that I lived nearby with my boyfriend without ruining the conversation and his day. And maybe now this man won't be so nervous to approach other women. You might ask why I entertain a conversation with this guy if I have a boyfriend. Well, it's because I'm not a hypocrite. If I was single, I would hate it if women in relationships were being rude to single men because it would make them less likely to approach me. I'm not going to be part of the reason why men don't want to approach women anymore. If we want the modern dating world to change for the better, we as women have a duty to make these initial interactions that are already very intimidating for men as unintimidating as possible. So a couple of weeks.
I mean, look, I can respect her her kindness on being nice to the guy, not being a complete cunt, because it's what a lot of chicks do. They're giant cunts about it. I have a boyfriend, and they do exactly what she says it does. But just because this happens, you shouldn't really be intimidated by going up and talking to a goddamn woman. It's kind of ridiculous. And this is coming from a guy who wasn't very good with women. I've never had an issue talking to them. I've had an issue like getting them to date me. I've never had an issue to actually like talk to them. So I kind of get it now, just because every single time you go up to a woman, there's a chance that what she said ends up happening, where you go up to talk to her, they screech at you and then blast you on TikTok. So I kind of get that, but shout out to you, bruv dia boy, saying "oh so real." Yeah, okay. I have no idea. Anyways, made me lose my train of thought. Make sure you follow me. But yeah, I understand why guys are now intimidated and nervous, but it shouldn't be. Go up, talk to them. They screech and blast at you. Just walk away and go about your day. There's another chick around the corner. And if you keep having issues, just work and build yourself up so that you can become that type of dude where a chick isn't going to screech and yell at you on TikTok. You become the type of dude where she goes, "Oh shit, this guy hit me up. Oh shit, this guy's talking to me." Become that dude. All right. Take any experience where chick screeches at you and it, I don't know, tries to blast you on her internet and turn it into a reaction where it's like, oh, turn is like, all right, cool. So this type of chick that does that, maybe I won't, walk up to her in the future. It is what it is. What can you do? And and again, that's the type of thing she's kind of fighting against. She doesn't want these dudes to be so intimidated that they don't go up to a single woman that and all that stuff. But it is what it is. What can you do? Just take it as a learning experience. Go and approach the next chick. Okay. And don't be nervous. Don't be anxiety. Just talk up, and have a conversation with the chick. If she ends up, end up going out with you, great. If she doesn't, no problem. Keep pushing. So there's no reason to be intimidated by a woman. They're women. All right. They are literally the inferior sex. And I don't mean that in a way that to demean them. It's just biologically. Okay. So you shouldn't be intimidated by a woman. Now, should you be cautious? Absolutely. Just because nowadays we got all that Me Too crap to blast on TikTok and everything like that. But if you just end up being respectful the entire time, even no matter what they do, they just end up looking crazy because you'll see those TikToks where the chick screech and goes crazy and blasts him on TikTok, and the dude's being reasonable and nice and stuff. It's like, all right, my bad, no problem. You know, I'll leave you alone. Cool. And all that stuff. And then the chick ends up looking crazy. We are slowly but surely, we're changing the mindset of society where people aren't really believing these chicks when they go on their crazy rant saying some dude was being creepy and shit like that. Yet, you know, we're slowly like, we're going to need some, you know, we're slowly becoming a society where we're like, all right, if you're claiming this, we're going to need some proof. That's what we're going to need. So we're slowly becoming that society. It's taking a bit, but we're slowly becoming that society. So don't be intimidated by women. They're women. Come on, bro. All right, let's move on. So now I will get to do this. So apparently yesterday, Hunter Biden made his appearance at his own contempt hearing for some fucking reason. Hold on, real quick, before I finish. I want to give a shout out to let me see. Hold on. Before I shout you out, let me see what your comment was. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna shout you out because you're just some person trying to, you know. But I will have to. Oh, I do mean to give this guy a shout out. Shout out to this guy who followed me yesterday. I forgot to do this, so thank you for your attempt to get business person. But shout out to Mimel Trinch for giving me a follow 2 days ago. Shout out to you. And you know what? Shout out to Kolich Thomas for reminding me. I'm not going to give you a shout out for following me because you're just following me just so you can try and get some business, which, hey, respect. Okay, respect. But, you know, whatever, dude. Respect for trying to get your business going on. All right. So anyways, Hunter Biden. Oh, shit. Hold on. There we go. All right. So Hunter Biden had his apparently there was a contempt hearing holding on Hunter Biden. If you don't remember or know, Hunter Biden was supposed to have at a court appearance. I can't even remember when. Does it say when? Okay, it doesn't say when. Anyways, he was supposed to he defied a congressional subpoena and and everything, and so the Republicans on the House Oversight Committee was like, all right, we're gonna hold him in contempt of Congress, and everything. So apparently Hunter Biden decided, hey, if they're gonna hold this meeting, I'm gonna show up. Which you could have avoided the whole situation by showing up in the first place. Just saying. All right. So Hunter Biden appeared with his attorneys at the House Oversight Committee meeting Wednesday morning to consider that the resolution that, if passed, would set up a full House vote on whether or not to hold him in contempt of Congress. For defying a congressional subpoena as part of the House impeachment inquiry against President Biden. The House Oversight Committee met for a markup Wednesday at 10 a.m. to consider the resolution that recommends contempt proceedings against the first son after he refused to comply with a subpoena compelling him to appear for a closed-door deposition before the House Oversight Committee and Judiciary Committees. House Oversight and Judiciary Committees. Biden and his attorneys, Abel Lau, you can take, oh no, I'll leave his in because I'm going to have to pop up against again. Biden's and his attorneys, Abel Lau and Kevin Morris, came to Capitol Hill to sit in the audience as lawmakers on the panel considered whether to pass the resolution out of committee. Biden and his attorneys ultimately left before the vote of the resolution. In the chaos that unfolded, Biden walked out. We'll listen to this, by the way. Reporters peppered him with questions while an unidentified man shouted at him, "Are you on crack today?" The House Judiciary Committee is holding a similar markup on the measure, recommending Biden be held in contempt of Congress. The resolution advances out of the committees. Wednesday, sources said a full contempt of Congress vote on the House floor could take place in coming days. Our investigations has produced significant evidence suggesting President Biden knew of, participated in, and benefited from his family cashing in on the Biden name. House Oversight Committee Chairman James Comer, a Republican of Kentucky, said in his opening statements, "We plan to question Hunter Biden about this record of evidence during our deposition, but he blatantly defied 2 lawful subpoenas." Let me just pause for a second. Can you imagine? Okay, can you imagine if you were just some regular Joe Schmo and you get 2 lawful subpoenas from Congress and you ignored them? Could you imagine what would happen? Guaranteed you're getting held contempt. Guaranteed. Hey, what's funny is one of his one of the subpoenas, or at least one time, he showed up to Congress or the steps of Congress, Capitol Hill, whatever, and stood in front and had did like some sort of rally or some interview right in front of Congress. So he could have literally just gone and walked in and not been held in contempt. Like, it's ridiculous. Just imagine again, if you're a regular Joe Schmo and you did this, what would happen to you? You'd instantly be held in contempt. What are you talking about? We plan to okay. Comer said Hunter Biden's willing refusal to comply with the committee subpoenas is a criminal act that constitutes contempt of Congress and warrants referral to the appropriate attorney's office for prosecution as prescribed by law. We will not provide Hunter Biden with special treatment because of his last name, Comer said. All Americans must be treated equal under the law, and it includes the Bidens. Biden, ahead of his subpoenaed deposition, had offered to testify publicly. Comer and Judiciary Committee Chairman Jim Jordan, Republican of Ohio, rejected his request, stressed that the first son would not have special treatment, and pointed to a dozen of other witnesses that have appeared as compelled for their interviews and depositions. Comer and Jordan vowed to release the transcript of Biden's deposition. The first son, though, defied the subpoena, ignored the offer, and delivered a public statement outside the Capitol. Yeah, see, exactly. It's just fucking dumb. Committee ranking member Jamie Ratskin, Democrat of I don't know, MD. Maryland. Fuck. Democrat Maryland blasted move saying that they're saying there is no precedent for a House representative holding a private citizen in contempt of Congress who has offered to test in public under oath and on a day of the committee's choosing. Chairman Comer repeatedly urged Hunter Biden to appear at a committee hearing, and Hunter Biden agreed. But he didn't. During the meeting Wednesday, lawmaker, and again, let's say you're Joe Schmo. You're an average dude, okay? And you get a subpoena to testify in private under oath. In private under oath. A subpoena, you get subpoenaed to testify in front of Congress in private, okay? Do you think you can make the demands? No, I demand to meet in public. I demand this be a public meeting hearing. And then you defy that order and it being praised by anyone. Like, what the fuck is this shit? If you're an average dude and you did this, you'd be in jail instantly. No problem. Like, if they want me in private, you don't get to decide. No, I want it in public. You don't get to decide on, whether you like it or not. You don't get to decide. They're saying we're going to do this in private. You're going to have to do it in private because you got a subpoena on your ass and you got to fucking comply whether you like it or not. All right. During the meeting Wednesday, lawmakers acknowledged and then again, this Jamie Raskin says there's no precedent for U.S. House of Representatives holding a private citizen in contempt of Congress who has offered to testify in public. And the reason why there's probably not a precedent is because no one's done it before. No one's thought, hey, you know what? I could blatantly ignore the subpoena just because I offered to testify in public under oath on that day. No one's probably ever done it. No one's probably thought, like, I could probably get away with this if I ignore the subpoena because I offered to do it in public. All right. During the meeting, lawmakers acknowledged Biden was in the audience, with Democratic lawmakers asking to have Biden take questions during the session. A request Republicans rejected. Yeah, no. No. Look, Democratic lawmakers asking to have Biden take questions. No, he doesn't get to defy a subpoena, a congressional subpoena, and then show up when they're discussing whether to hold him in contempt and then get his ability to be questioned. No. My first question is, who bribed Hunter Biden to be here today? That's my first question. Representative Nancy Mace, Republican of South Carolina, said. Second question, you are the epitome of white privilege coming into the Oversight Committee, spitting on our faces, ignoring a congressional subpoena to be deposed. What are you afraid of? You have no balls to come up here. All right. I disagree with this white privilege thing. It's not a white privilege thing. Okay. This isn't a white privilege. This is a powerful privilege. Okay. Or at least the family of a powerful privilege, whatever, because he's not doing it because he's white. He's doing it because he's the president's son. Okay. Take another white guy and subpoena him. Guaranteed he's fucking showing up regardless if this was public or private. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. The only reason he defied it wasn't because he was white. It's because he's the son of the most powerful person in the United States. That's why he didn't. That's why he didn't show up. Like, okay, it's not white privilege. Stop it. You're dumb. However, Representative Jared McCauksewitz, Democrat, Florida, fired back saying if the committee wants to hear from Biden, the panel should vote and hear from Hunter right now. No. Who wants to hear from Hunter right now today? Anyone? Come on. Moskowitz said, who wants to hear from Hunter? Yeah, no one. So I'm a visual learner. The visual is clear. No one over there wants to hear from the witness. No. What? They want to hear from the witness, but they're not going to allow this witness to dictate when and where he gets to be addressed by, or gets to talk to Congress. Like, they don't. This was a power move. Oh, I'm here, so he's trying to dictate when and where and how they're going to question him. He doesn't get that power. He doesn't get to dictate it. All right. So yeah, of course, no one wants to hear from him because they're like, no, he had his chance and he chose to ignore it. So no, we're not going to. Again, would this Democrat be saying the same thing to the average Joe Schmo? I doubt it. Would this Democrat say if it was a Republican? I highly doubt it. Now, odds are, if this was a Republican guy, I'm sure the Republican committee members would be open to a public hearing and all that stuff. I'm sure they would. But yeah, no, it's just because it's Biden. All right. So no, he doesn't get to go and dictate terms. He has to do just like, again, he's a private citizen. He's not the president or anything like that. He's a private citizen. So he has to follow the rules. If they say we're going to hold a closed door a hearing, you got to go. Okay. I don't get to defy that. Hunter Biden doesn't get to defy that. After they left, Lowe briefly addressed reporters. Hunter Biden is and was a private citizen, despite that makes no sense. Is and was he is a private citizen. He's not dead. It's not a was. He is a private citizen. Despite this, Republicans sought to use him as a surrogate to attack his father. Lowell said, and despite their improper partisan motives, on 6 different occasions since February of 2023, we have offered to work with the House committees to see what and how relevant information to any legitimate inquiries could be provided. Lowell claimed that their first 5 offers were ignored, and then in November they issued a subpoena for behind closed doors deposition, attacked it that the Republicans have repeatedly misused in their political crusade to selectively leak and mischaracterize what witnesses have said, Lowell said. Lowell pointed to Comer's explicit offer that people like Hunter have the option to attend a deposition or public hearing whenever they choose. Hunter chose a hearing where Republicans could not distort, manipulate, or misuse that testimony, Lowell said, calling the move to consider a resolution to hold Hunter in contempt of Congress unprecedented in light of his offer to publicly answer all their proper questions. The question there is, what are they afraid of? Lowell asked before departing the Capitol. Meanwhile, last month, Comer and Jordan expanded their investigation to probe whether President Biden was involved in his son's scheme to defy his subpoena from deposition earlier this month. Conduct, they say, could constitute an impeachable offense. Biden, when making his public statement last month, said his father was not financially involved in my business. No evidence to support that my father was involved in my business because it did not happen, he said. The House impeachment inquiry against Biden was formalized by the full House last month. Oh, shit, the full House? The inquiry is being led by, I doubt that's actually the full House. The inquiry is being led by Comer, Jordan, and House Ways and Means Committee Chairman Jason Smith, Republican of MO. Missouri. I thought it was in Missouri. I think I've guessed that before. And again, I'm just going to go back up here. So Lowell's thing, okay? It calls the move unprecedented in light of the offer to publicly answer all their proper questions. Again, would the average Joe Schmo get this ability? Would he be able to say, no, I'm just going to answer the questions publicly? No, if they say behind closed doors, you're a private citizen, you got to be behind closed doors. Simple as that. Now, let's see. Hold on. Because I had a video, but it wasn't working. So let's see if I can find that out again. Scrolling. Okay, apparently. Oh, I'm sorry. Lowell is his attorney. Okay. All right. So there's nothing, but because apparently there was a video that was saying that he stormed out when he started getting questioned by, I don't know, not important. All right. So there we go. That's the show for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly did. I hope you enjoyed my breakdown on the ex-NFL chick, and then listening to me rant about Hunter Biden and how the fact that the only reason he defied anything was because his father's president. If he wasn't, he wouldn't have defied shit. Because yeah, you wouldn't have. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Give me a follow on my various channels, but make sure you follow me at official W Ghost. Best way to do it is, obviously follow me there. Because you follow me there, then you get the links to everything. Check out my my favorite coffee brand coffee. What's the word I'm looking for? My the links for coffee brand coffee are below. It gives you my oh shit, it's not even on this thing. I don't even have it. What the fuck? Okay, maybe this one doesn't have. Let me see that. Have I just been fucking up entirely this entire time? Oh shit. All right. Well, that's embarrassing. I've been putting my referral link below and my coupon code, and I don't even fucking have it on here. What the fuck? Man, I'm dumb. All right. Let's see. Where is it? I will make sure to add that in the description and make sure it's added in the future as well. Because I'm apparently a goddamn idiot. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Make sure you like and subscribe. Give me a follow at official W Ghost on X and follow me on my Rumble channel, Twitch, and my YouTube. I hope you have a good day. Peace out. See you later. Let me try it again. Peace out. And